You know, if you want to average 30 putts or less per round, which ought to be your goal, then you're going to have to learn how to master short putts. And today, we're going to talk about that. Now, you might notice that it's the holiday season and I'm traveling this week to be with family. And what that means for you is that the on-course portions of this video were pre-recorded, but that doesn't matter at all. Let's get to it. Mastering short putts.
Did you like, subscribe, and comment on this video? Yeah? If so, pick it up.
All right, if you're going to master short putts, the first thing that you have to do is get in the habit of not seeing the ball going into the hole, but hearing the ball going into the hole. Pick your target, your intermediate point, choose the line and the speed, set up, eyes over the ball where you want your eyes in your setup, roll the putt into the hole, but don't peek, don't look up. On these short putts, for me, anything 6 feet or less, I hear it hit the stick or I hear it go into the bottom of the cup, and then I look up. Tiger Woods has always been really good at this, and you'll notice even after his accident, he is still very good. Notice his head doesn't move until the ball's gone 4 or 5 feet. Hear the ball go in the hole rather than see it go in. Now I want to talk about how I practice short putts and how you should too. Take 3 balls, go out on the practice green and pick a short putt. 3, 4, 5, 6 feet at the most. In fact, I recommend that you start with 3-footers. Line up the ball, mark that spot, read your putt, and then make a putt. But I want you to practice with the 3 different balls, 3 different speeds. First, there's what I call die speed. That's just, you give the putt just enough energy that with the last roll or so, it goes into the hole. That's die speed. Usually if the putt's got a break, die speed's going to take a little more break. And if you miss, this putt ends up even with the hole. We never want to leave it short. So die speed is even with the hole. Second putt, same spot, same distance. Now you're trying to make it at what I call make speed. Make speed is you hit it firm enough that it goes into the center of the cup, or if you leave the stick in, grazes the front edge of the stick, but it doesn't go all the way and bang into the back of the hole. That takes a little bit different line if you're going to hit the putt make speed. And then the third one is what I call charge speed. You hit it firm enough that it bangs in to the back of the cup. This is for those putts where it's got a tricky break and you just want to take the break out of it. You can see that's what I do on this one. The first 2 had break. This one you just bang it in to the back of the hole. Pick a target in the back of the cup and charge it into that target. By the way, your charge speed is hit firm enough that if you miss, it goes 1.5 feet or 2 feet past the hole, versus your die speed being even with the hole and your make speed going maybe 6-8 inches past the hole. Practice all 3 of those until you get really proficient at making the same putt 3 different lines and 3 different speeds. Then you can back it up to 4 feet, then to 5 feet, then to 6. I practice these all the way out to 8 feet sometimes. Now, why does this help you so much? First, it helps you because it gives you a mental understanding and a feel when you're standing over the putt for line and speed and blending line and speed and matching line and speed. Simply because if you hit a putt slower, it has less momentum, less inertia, which means gravity does its thing a little quicker and the putt breaks more. Versus if you hit it a more firm, you hit the putt more firm, it's spinning and rolling faster, has more momentum, more inertia. The effect of gravity is slightly reduced because of that. Basic physics. But it gives you a mental focus and feel and understanding for how line and speed are related to each other. And that will help you on long putts, even 50, 60, 80, 100-foot long putts. It will help you with that, matching your line and speed. Second reason to work on this with short putts is it gives you more weapons in your arsenal. More tools, more ways to get the ball in the hole. Think about it this way. Let's say that your default, you're most comfortable on 4-foot putts, charging them into the hole. Pick a spot in the back of the cup and bang it off of that spot, or bang it off the stick and down into the hole. That's great, except for now you have a 4-foot putt, and dead in the middle of your line is an old ball mark. Now you can repair that with your repair tool and try to make it right, but you're standing over that putt and that ball mark is in your line. And you're charging this in there, and that ball mark, even though you repaired it, made it as smooth as you could, still might throw your ball offline. No big deal if you've prepared this way and worked on short putts this way. You know, I'd like to hit this one at charge speed and bang it off the back of the cup, but that ball mark's in my way. Think I'll just hit it at die speed and let it go out and around that old ball mark. Another example. Let's say you've noticed that the greenskeeper on this course that you play on has a tendency, when he cuts the cup and he pulls the tool out, to crown the hole. So it's kind of elevated like this, like the hole is right on the mountaintop. And if your line is off just a teeny tiny bit either way, the putt breaks one way or the other and you miss. Well, you'd like to, your comfort zone is make speed, but that hole is crowned, or there's a tendency for the holes to be crowned on this course, you've noticed, and you're missing those because they break away right at the end. No problem. I'd rather hit this at make speed, but on this course, the way these holes are cut, I've got to hit it at charge speed and take that little subtle break out of it at the end. You can do that. That helps you because you have more tools in your arsenal. And think about, thirdly, the reason to do this and to practice this way is what it does for your confidence. You're standing over a 4 or 5-foot putt that you absolutely have to make to save par on a hole and win the hole. And now you're thinking, oh man, this is really important. I got to make this. And you're standing over the putt and you're all stressful and you're trying to get your putter head aligned just exactly right and all of those things. And it's in your head and you miss the putt. Well, instead of thinking that, imagine how much more comfortable it would be to be looking at this 5-foot putt to save par and win the hole and thinking, you know, I got 3 different ways that I am comfortable and know I've practiced and drilled dropping this in the hole. I got 3 ways to get it in. Which one is best to use in this situation? And then standing up and stroking that putt. So go out and practice this, work on it. Video clip on the screen now that shows me working on this exact thing from 8 feet, and I do practice it out to 8 feet. But go out and practice this. Take note of the one that works the best for you and make that your go-to, your default method. But knowing then when the situation calls for it, you have 2 others that you can use and you're very comfortable making that putt. Make that one your default. Use that one most of the time, but when the situation requires it, know that you have 2 other ways you can make this putt in the hole. That and the confidence and the skill that it brings will help you make more putts. Happy holidays to you, and I'd appreciate it if you'd like, subscribe, share this video, and your comments are always welcome. Here's to you making more putts.